Japan will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Stepping up now, Robert Espinoza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The White Sox, center fielder Robert Espinoza.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best bolt, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Corey Lupke gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season. And you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Chris Taylor.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. One away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Favorable call in there for a strike.
One strike.
Runner at second here with one man out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not, as he didn't want a chance ending the inning at third, so he stays put with 2 away now.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
So striding in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Espinoza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for LA. They're down 1-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Cabrera.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In the outfield, Yasiel Puig, when he first broke into the league, all over the place. Couldn't concentrate, run into walls, throwing the ball everywhere. Now he's really settled into his own and utilizes that arm when he needs to.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's flared out toward left. Hernandez is over. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 36, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith will be next. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 41, Corey.
Striding into the box, Corey Lupke. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Glove by Turner. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Logan Forsythe.
Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's a high pop-up. Moncada is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got that average up over 340 now. A dozen home runs, 56 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Espinoza. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
1-1, here it is. Hit back up the middle. Seager over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Rob Segedin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rob Segedin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and he's retired 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Digging in, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. High pop-up. Abreu is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Espinosa ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Todd Frazier.
He's set. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Espinosa shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Kevin Smith will be next. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Corey Lupke, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. No problem here. One away.
First baseman number 25, Rob Segedin.
Now at the plate, Rob Segedin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The pitcher, number 21, Yu Darvish.
Settling in now, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Striding in once again, Robert Espinoza. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Espinoza.
From the stretch, hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
1 out, nobody on. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Played on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
On the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Turner is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready once again, Austin Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All even at 1 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Todd Frazier now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Melky Cabrera as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Darvish on 0-2, trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Puig.
Drilled right back up the middle. And he's set down, 1 away.
First baseman number 25, Rob Segedin.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. That misses, 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Yasmani Grandal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Garcia to put it away, and there are 2 outs now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Anthony Swarzak takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Anthony Swarzak.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball 1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers out in front, 3-1.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Moncada.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Kevin Smith will be next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Morrow readies the 1-2. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Tyler Saladino will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 7 homers and 46 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. At the plate, Austin Barnes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air out to center field. Espinosa moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
17, Brandon Morrow.
Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Liner toward right center. Garcia is there. Let's see if they test it. And that'll plate the runner from third as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a liner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the White Sox 1. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Stepping up to the plate, Robert Espinoza. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Espinoza.
fly ball to straightaway left. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Tim Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Dodgers win for a division-leading 110th time. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. His record is now 7-6. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 38th. The loss goes to Corey Lutke. He falls to 10-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and